Hello everybody. So Friday is Men That Lunch Day at Pool Life Centre, just over yonder, and I've just seen the most amazing paella which they've had today, cooked by one of the guests who actually loves coming along on a Friday because for him he's looking after a seriously ill wife at home, doesn't get out very often. This is his special day, and it just a reminder to me of how Ian and the gang here in Ilana are doing such a great job to get it to this point. But we're going to need a new brilliant Life Centre and Food Bank manager. So if you haven't had a word with somebody about doing that job, then please do pass on the information. It's on the website. You can go to there to find it. But please do get the message out. And we have another role that we need to fill, and this one's a little bit different in that the wonderful Cliff James, who's been our treasurer and trustee for years and years, has been faithfully making sure we're doing the right stuff, making sure that the numbers are right, but also bringing real prayerful inspiration to the trustee board around finance, saying we're going to keep trusting God, we're going to keep trusting God, and God has been faithful all through many years. But Cliff is going to stand down from being treasurer. He's going to keep on as a trustee, going to stand down from being treasurer next end of March. And so we're starting, the trustees had a meeting this week, and we're going to start the process of trying to find someone to replace him. He actually did a list of all the things that he could come into that role. It was quite a long list. Fortunately, wonderful Sam and Claire have picked up some of those, and now we've got a bit of a stronger team around the finances. But we're not going to put this out broadly. We're going to sort of talk to the people that we know. But if there's someone that you can think of, actually they'd make a really brilliant treasurer trustee, then we'd love to hear from them. So do let us know about that. I was just talking about impact with Rob and Ruth about the annual reports. So we're going to do the annual reviews and trying to get some really good numbers into some of those, and it's lovely doing that because you see some really big chunky things that have happened, but it's also ways of how can we show the difference that we make. And it's not perfect, but when you see somewhere around 19 people completely out of debt because of the team, and Karen in particular doing a DRO and a bankruptcy, that 18 people have managed to get a new home through the homelessness team in St Mike's. But I was actually thinking, gosh, we know that we are seeing more people than that across all the different projects, maybe getting into some help to start an addiction recovery journey, maybe people who are getting a house for the first time, maybe people who are volunteering or getting a job for the first time. And actually we need to find a way of bringing all that together. It'd be lovely to have a scoreboard, and maybe we should keep it somewhere centrally where we can go duck, 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 duck. Those are the things that we are seeing in terms of the big victories, not just little victories, but the big victories of people. So maybe we'll chunk into that at some point. The big victory at the moment is which of the costumes that I've suggested I should be running in the Bournemouth Half Marathon. So if you haven't voted yet, go and have a look on the WhatsApp. There is a clear leader at this point. Maybe it will be when we come back, which will be on Tuesday. You probably read this after the bank holiday. Have a really good bank holiday weekend, and find a little space to rebuild and refill your bucket so that you come back refreshed for this coming week. Thanks everybody for all you're doing, and take care of yourselves.